Right Honourable Speaker, I beg to move a motion, resolution of Parliament to pay tribute to the late Rebecca Cheptegei, an Olympic athlete and a sergeant of the Uganda People's Defence Forces, for her enduring and patriotic contribution to the sports development in Uganda. Right Honourable Speaker, I move under Rule 56 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament of Uganda. Whereas the Parliament of Uganda received with deep sorrow the tragic news of the death of Sergeant Cheptegei Rebecca, Uganda's Olympic athletes, which occurred on 4 September 2024 at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital in Eldoret, Kenya, aware that Sergeant Rebecca Cheptegei has had a celebrated career serving the Uganda People's Defence Forces from 2007 with the honesty and integrity, rising from the officer to sergeant through sports. Noting that Sergeant Rebecca Cheptegei was a celebrated long distance and marathon runner who represented Uganda in many international competitions on track, road and cross country, including the just 2024 Paris Olympics, World Athletic Championship, which took place in Budapest, Commonwealth Games, World Mountain Running 2022, World Cross Country Championship, All African Games, Budapest 2023, Kampala Marathon 2014, Poland 2013, and 2010, Punta, Spain, 2011, as well as many other local and international marathons. Recognizing that Sergeant Cheptegei was an athlete of distinguished talent and skills, who through a strong work ethics, confidence, professionalism, commitment to her sports and patriotism, set an international and local records. Her illustrious career in sports complemented government efforts to change the narrative about Uganda internationally. Indeed, she is among the elite athletes, the unsung heroes of our nation, who have headed to the call of duty to not only raise the Ugandan flag through sports and international stage, but also to inspire our youth and the generations to come to live a purposeful, driven life. Her life is an epitome of success and illustrated by her achievements that have been etched into annals of the history, and this include but not limited to the following. Right Honourable Speaker and colleagues, if you look at the achievements my daughter, our fallen daughter, has made, there are about 15 of them. She was a gold medalist in the World Athletics Mountain Run, trailing in Chiang Mai, in Thailand, where I was present. She was a gold medalist at Podav City Marathon in Italy. She was a gold medalist at St. Paula in 10 kilometers race in 2013 in Spain. She was a gold medalist at the 47th Itrion of the Cross International Competition in Spain 2013. She was a silver medalist at Fairfans Marathon in Italy in 2023. She was a silver medalist in Madrid in 2021 half marathon in Madrid in Spain. She was again a silver medalist in Dakar half marathon 2029. She was a silver medalist in Kampala City Marathon, half marathon in 2021. She was a bronze medalist in the World Military Games in Rio de Janeiro in 2011. She was a bronze medalist at the Guangzhou half marathon, China 2016. She was the fourth in AD Nok Abu Dhabi Marathon, United Arab Emirates in 2022 with a national record of 2 hours 22.7 microseconds. She was the fourth of the just concluded All African Games in Ghana, in Accra. She was the fourth at the Congo-Brazzaville Marathon in Congo, and she was the seventh at the Doha Marathon, Qatar 2024. She was the 12th at the Shanghai Half Marathon in China in 2017. Those are but to mention but a few. Appreciating that Sergeant Rebecca Cheptegei used her position as an athlete to promote the profile and international standing of Uganda and its people. The Uganda People's Defense Forces, the sports president of Uganda, and was a great inspiration to Ugandan athletes, especially women and girl child. Understanding that Sergeant Rebecca Cheptegei is survived by 2 biological children, and I want to put this on record, and one she adopted as her daughter because the young girl was left by a mother who disappeared up to now. So she has an adopted kid. Her 2 biological survived by 2 children aged 11 and 8 who are in their need of support. 4, she was the sole provider. Now, therefore, let it be resolved by this Parliament as follows: that Parliament collectively conveys its deepest condolences to the bereaved children, family, relatives, friends, the athletics and sports fraternity, and the people of Uganda for the loss of a globally acclaimed athlete, a patriotic soldier, and a responsible citizen. 2, that this Parliament takes cognizance of and appreciates the immense and enduring contribution made by Sergeant Rebecca Cheptegei to the promotion and the development of sports and the development of Uganda through sports. Right Honourable Speaker and honourable colleagues, I beg to move.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Is the motion seconded? Yes. Honourable Kayemba Soro, Honourable Joe Senyonyi, Honourable Julius Achon, Honourable Tomaza, Honourable Herreru, Chief Whip, the whole House, Honourable Ramirama, the whole House, Honourable colleagues. Yes. Honourable Zake Francis. Yes, Honourable Minister, would you love to speak to your motion?
Right Honourable Speaker, when I speak about this motion, sometimes as a certified hustler who is before you here, you feel like crying. Sometimes we must appreciate where we come from. It's our history which drives us to work for this nation. For Rebecca, I want to confirm, I came to know her as a Minister of Sports when I met them as Team Uganda for the just concluded Paris elections. Like I always do, I tend to give a lot of time to understand the children whom I work with. I want to confirm, Team Uganda, and specifically, I was discussing with the Uganda Athletics Federation on the performance of our girl children in international competitions. For some of you who have been following athletics and sports in particular, you look at the girls' performance of Team Uganda vis-a-vis our neighbors. Our performance, with the exception of one, that is Paris Cheptegei, is a bit wanting. I took in interest to understand where is the problem. I want to confirm as a minister, unlike others, that some of these daughters accepted to confide to me their personal problems they were facing. And I want to say this: Rebecca, among the many, is among those who came to me and told me she had a family problem. Friends, and I call upon all of us here to first accept we must denounce bad cultural practices which still exist in our societies. Number 2, we must denounce domestic violence. Gender-based violence, we must denounce. Because, truth be told, Right Honourable Speaker and colleagues, what killed our daughter was on the issue of property. Because she has been running in line with the records I have shared here, she has been winning some money. For that, some of us men still want to believe we have ownership of the monies of these children, of our wives, which I want to confirm here as to us men. Please, can we accept to work hard so that what belongs to us is ours and what belongs to our wives is for them? Right Honourable Speaker, the whole issue which has led to Rebecca's death is a question of my daughter had confided in me. She had a boyfriend. boyfriend was based in Kenya. Yes, he was a Kenyan. She had bought properties. Unfortunately, my brother, the late, was not comfortable whenever she brought a topic of our development of our property. The late wanted that the names of the property should be put on his name. The late wanted that the account, the late husband, the account my daughter was controlling should be put in the shared names. Friends, look at the barbaric way at which our daughter died. How can in this 21st century you buy petrol and you come and pour to a human being and set fire? What kind of person is this? Friends, Rebecca is gone, but the message must live to help us address other emerging challenges among the population we have today. Mr. Speaker and honorable colleagues, same challenge is happening with others, which I want to say, I had promised them, and I want to confirm before the floor of this house, I am going back to go to meet all the families of these elite athletes, specifically ladies, to begin addressing some of these challenges amongst them with their spouses and their family members. Mr. Speaker, I want to specifically thank the government of the Republic of Kenya. Friends, the moment I got this information, I was able to link up with my colleague, the Minister of Sports of the Republic of Kenya, and I want to confirm they had pledged to airlift our daughter to Nairobi Hospital under their own medical bills to cater for her. Unfortunately, Rebecca could not live to get this service done to her. She passed on. I want to thank Moi Teaching Hospital in Eldoret, the medical team who tried what they could to help our daughter. I want specifically to thank my dear President and my senior minister, who, having got the information, were able to come in to help. Actually, the President contributed 50 million shillings to help the family of Rebecca, who are still alive today. I want to thank the family of the UPDF. Thank you, Generals, for standing firm. Our daughter was given a burial of not of her rank. She was given a burial of a generals who are before us here in the August House. So I want to thank the leadership of UPDF. Last but not least, Right Honorable Speaker, I want again to reiterate that gender-based violence is one we must all condemn in the strongest terms possible, so that we have a free world where all of us live equally in terms of the way God produces us. I thank you for giving us opportunity to move this motion. May the soul of our dear daughter, Rebecca Cheptegei, rest in eternal peace. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. That's really emotional.